The King of Spain's brother-in-law has avoided jail for siphoning off millions of dollars of public funds. Iñaki Urdangarin was sentenced to 6 years and 3 months for tax evasion and fraud last week. He can now stay out of prison until all appeal processes have been exhausted, and that could take some years. Urdangarin is married to King Felipe's eldest sister, Princess Cristina. She was acquitted in the trial. Let's get more on the story and speak to Jaime Velazquez, who joins us from Madrid. Jaime, this seems like a good result. He was sentenced to 6 years, but he's now out on bail. Is this the usual process?
Well, definitely for most of the Spanish people, the justice has been very relaxed with Mr. Urdangarin, the husband of Princess Cristina. He has been released on bail without even have to pay any money. First, the prosecutor was asking for roughly $200,000 bail, but finally he just have to present himself every 2 weeks in a court in Switzerland where he resides. For most of the Spanish people, it doesn't make a lot of sense that somebody that is being sentenced to 6-year time can live outside the country and has to go to a court outside Spain in order to just sign up and just communicating if he wants to travel outside Europe. So for them, it's a very relaxed sentence. Now, Mr. Urdangarin will continue with his life in Switzerland. The Supreme Court, it is understood that Mr. Urdangarin will appeal to the Supreme Court, and that will, as you said, take years. So, and even the rule of the Supreme Court could see Mr. Urdangarin's sentence lessen significantly. We have a previous case of a politician that was sentenced to 6 years, like Mr. Urdangarin, and finally the Supreme Court gave him 9 months. And anything under 2 years could see Mr. Urdangarin avoiding jail for good.
So, how upset are the Spanish people about this?
Well, we could see when Mr. Urdangarin arrived in Palma in the court, people were angry at him. They were yelling at him. But I think that the Spanish people are getting very used to corruption scandals. And sometimes, well, I think that for most of the Spanish people, the sentence is exactly what they expected. They are very used to see that, well, they believe that justice is not equal, and it really matters if you are a high-level politician or if you're a member of a royal family. You're definitely going to have a different treatment from justice. But somehow Spanish people are getting very, very used to that. They just continue with their lives, and they just, well, maybe yelling is the only thing that they have left.
Okay, Jaime, many thanks for explaining that story to us. Jaime Velazquez there in Madrid.